everyone, it's Brian with GreyWolf Towers again. So today's video is going to be on the PowerColor brand Red Devil RX 6950 XT video card. Now, I did already film this, so the box is opened already, but the video got lost when I was transferring it over. Don't know how, but for some reason it just disappeared. So the box is already opened, but everything is in the same condition and same place that it was when I opened it the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and refilm it and show you the RX 6950 XT. Now, like I said, this is the Red Devil by PowerColor. So this is a little bit higher end of a card. Right now, it's going for somewhere around $12.99, $12.50, something like that. When I got it, it must have been on a sale. Like the day before it went up to $12.99, I got it for $9.99.99, and then the next day it was $12.99. I can't remember if it came down a few dollars or not, but it's somewhere in that range, and I'll post down below what the price is before tax currently at the time of editing. So now, like I said, I already opened it, and the box comes with a seal on each side. I did open the one seal. On the front, you get a little logo of the Red Devil icon. This is PowerColor. It's got the devil. It's AMD Radeon RX 6950, and then the little bits that they tell you, this one is designed for 4K video for gaming. It's got 16 gigabytes of DDR6 or GDDR6 VRAM. It's a PCIe 4.0 video card. On each of the sides, you have the PowerColor Red Devil logo set and the AMD Radeon RX 6950 XT. On the bottom, you have PowerColor AMD Radeon RX 6950 XT, and then you've got your you've got your serial number information for the warranty. And then on the back, it gives you a little breakdown of basically the features of the card and then the requirements of the card, and then a look at the card in depth. As far as that goes, it just basically tells you that it's got dual BIOS, that it's got the backplate, and that it's got triple fans. So it is a triple fan card. It also tells you some little things like that it's 7nm GPU, that it's GDDR6 memory, RDNA 2 architecture, that kind of stuff. One of the key requirements though for this card is that it does require a 950 watt power supply, and not just like a cheapo non 80 plus or 80 plus white. You do want to make sure that you have an 80 plus gold or better. And 80 plus gold is fine. Don't go spending the extra on a platinum or titanium or anything like that if you don't need to or want to for your own system. It does require 950 watts to make sure that it can cover any of the little hiccups of power spikes and things like that. So you do want to make sure you get about 1,000 watts. I know there are some that are 1,050 or 1,200, 1,300, something like that. Personally, I went with 1,000 watt gold 80 plus rated power supply, and it should be perfectly fine. Also, it does have requirements for the system as far as the amount of RAM that the system has. It does require 8 gigabytes of system memory. So keep that in mind, that you don't want to throw it into a system that's got 2 or 4 gigabytes or anything like that. It's got to have a minimum of 8 gigabytes of system memory and a 1,000 watt power supply. So that out of the way, let's take a look at the actual card. Now, like I said, I did already open it. There's some minor tearing. The box came in better condition than it's in right now, but I did, however, learn how to open the box. Inside the main box is a secondary box. Has a piece of foam. Has a little, I don't want to say envelope, but pouch, I guess is a good word for it. Says power color, unleash the gaming power on both sides. And when you open it up, it's the little folder that has everything in it as far as the little stuffs that they send with things. Now this specific one, okay, we get a little show us your rig, upload your best computer pictures featuring your Red Devil card, little plaque thing that gives you a scan code for the powercolor.com Devil Gallery. There's a little invite to the Devil Club, powercolor.com, with the invitation code says join us. Little instruction manual on assembling a graphics card holder. And a little Red Devil sticker for your case. So that is definitely cool. With how often I go through video cards, I doubt that I'll actually use the sticker, but it is cool that they give it because it is a cool thing to put the sticker of your graphics card on there. So they include a couple of extra things here. There's a couple of basic screws and then a bigger screw for cases. There is an RGB cable here, and I'll go over that in a minute. Then the tip or edge or holder, whatever you want to call it, for the shelf of the graphics card holder. Another piece of foam. And then two parts to the graphics card holder for in the case. I will be using this on mine. Now, my understanding is that you place the shelf piece or the level piece into here, and then this goes, that's weird. You know, looks like I was wrong. So it looks like what you do is you take this and ignore this. I don't know, that must be for a specific size card holder or something. This one goes into here and then adjusts. Let's see. Let's double check. Okay, no, I was wrong. Okay. So, this is the base. So if you only need this much for your case, you use this one. If you need more space because you have a larger case, you instead take these two screws out and set this into here so that it makes it taller, and put the screws in here. So that's cool. All right, so now I understand how it does it. And then this uses those two screws that I was talking about to screw this into place like this. And then it would sit holding your graphics card. So that's cool to know. Now, the little things out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the beefy. And yes, it is beefy. 6950. This card is big enough that the anti-static bag that it's in is filled completely. Now, it is, like I said before, triple fan. There's no RGB on the fans themselves. However, there are some little lights here and then on the end here that are RGB. There's no RGB on the top of the card. There is, however, RGB on the back plate in the shape of the Red Devil. So when you've got it in your machine like this, you'll get glow from here, you'll get a little bit of glow from here, and you'll get glow from here. If you've got it facing the window of the case, again, you'll get glow from here, and then you'll get glow from the back, but it won't really show you the icon. Now, it is 4 options for display. You've got 3 DisplayPort, 1 HDMI. There's no USB-C, which is kind of disappointing. In my opinion, these 4 plus a USB-C would have been really cool. Taking one of these away for the USB-C wouldn't hurt me personally, but I don't think it's a great idea. So we've got 3 display ports, 1 HDMI, and they are backlit or LED lit, so that you can see what you're doing when it's behind the case. So that is cool. The cover for the I/O area is 2 slots. The card takes up a 3rd slot. So you want to make sure you take out 2 slots on the back of the case, not 3. Otherwise you'll see the card through the case a little bit more than you would like. Now, with these, they are the newest 2.1 for the HDMI and 1.4 for the DisplayPort. The backplate is metal. You've got the screws, I'm going to say about a dozen or so screws, so it's about normal. You've got the resistors that are behind the GPU itself. You've got your little sticker for the serial number. Then you've got the BIOS switch statement up here that tells you which side's which. You've got OC towards the back of the system, towards the I/O, and then you've got silent towards the front of the case. So you can switch that how you want. It does have a quality check on this specific card. On the top you can see the rather beefy cooler. You've got 3 8-pin power adapters, so you will have to have 3 separate power cables that have 8 pins at the end, whether it's 6+2s or 8s. It has to have a total of 24 pins of power. So it does guzzle a bit of energy there. On the bottom here, again, you can see the cooler and the end of the shroud, and you can see some of the LED RGB here. You can see some of the cabling, but you also see your X16 PCIe 4.0 finger. And then on this side again, you can see the cooler, the shroud, the back plate, and you've got the other LED. Now, there are these little stripes of LED to give it a little bit if you are facing it this way, but honestly, if you're facing it this way, I think you're gonna get the best results because you get the Red Devil logo, which is one of the most iconic parts of the card, and then you get the sides. It does also on here where you've got your power connections, you've got Red Devil, Radeon, so you got a really nice looking card. It is definitely an excellent looking card. Professional yet gaming ready. I'd say modern chic. A little bit mix of both gaming and professional style. Now there is a connector here that goes to that cable. I am not sure if the cable is required for all of the LED RGB to work or to change, but it does have RGB capability, not just LED. So that is a look at the card. So that is today's video. I wanted to show you all the RX 6950 XT by Red Devil, or by Power Color in the Red Devil model. It is a higher end card from Power Color. It is not a lower tiered car. It does typically rank very high in the ranking of performance. It ranks right up there with the Strix cards from Asus, so it is not by any means a cheap model. Do keep that in mind when you see the price that I posted earlier to show you what the price is before tax. Overall, it should be a great card. It should hold me out for a while, and I shouldn't have to upgrade for a bit. I will still get some cards from the newer series to show off some more of the more budget-oriented ones, but I doubt I'll get any of the higher-end ones, just because so far I haven't been given any video cards, and they're a bit pricey. So I'll probably stick to the lower tier of the 4000 and 7000 series cards. That out of the way, if you have any questions about myself, the channel, or the product, make sure you leave those down below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel right here in this general area, and that way you can keep up to date on the new videos as well as the community section. And I hope you have a wonderful day. So, thanks for watching. Bye for now.